What's going on, Master Duel fans? James here again. Board map number 7 completed with vampire zombies. So in this one, we have 6 samurai, Sword Soul Tenyi, as far as I imagine. Sword Soul Tenyi indeed. Shining Sark, Utopia, assuming that it's a Yuma character deck, and basically a masochist deck of sorts. With that being said, let us get into tonight's show. Stipulation activated. Opponent must have landed on the +1 card in hand space. So as a result, 1 extra card in hand to start with. And based off from the 6 cards in hand, I think we can legitimately fix this going second. Real normal Shinai. Special tactical trainer goes for the OG Shien. Simplified game state. Impermon Shien, negate. Real normal Mizuki, desire target Mizuki. Where in the card text all from Vampire Desire can this come up for Ash Blossom? Let's see. Send 1 from dead to graveyard. Makes sense. So as a result, Ash keeping desires in check. Mizuki swing, Thrall line, free special. Thanks to Thrall line, Mizuki over Shien. And then 6 samurai scooped. Notable SR or UR, gloss out or royal. Let's see. Royal Anarchist Monk. Pretty awesome concept. And then glossed out United. Glossed out Shien, the OG. Glossed out Inishi the Synchro, glossed out Battle Shogun, and glossed out Draco Berserker. Three things in mind. A, normal card space that I landed on, Ryoku Field. Counter trap, when a spell card that targets exactly 1 monster on a field and nothing else is triggered, negate the activation as it never happened, and if you do, kill it. That's number 1. Number 2, stipulation activated by my opponent, which is start your life points in half for both players. That pretty much means that opponent must land on cut your points in half space. And last but not least, with his hand going second, this is beyond no problem. Simplify game state. Now, this is the biggest mistake of my opponent making Draco Berserker, but in this position, this is where I'm gonna have to kill my opponent this turn, thanks to that stipulation. Vampire Ghost, send the Familiar. Chijao banish the Moyi to negate the Ghost. Talents take Berserker and swing with both monsters. And Berserker get the boost. Realistically, shouldn't have made Draco Berserker. Should have seen the look on that guy's face. Law Style Droplet. Royal Rare, Tangy Spirit Sahasrara. Nice looking concept as a royal. Oh, did I miss any? No, it's just a Tangy's Lost Out Droplet and the Royal Sahasrara. Two things in mind. A, my opponent landed on a rare card space, which is Mirror of Oaths. Normal trap, when your opponent special summons a monsters, more than one, from their main deck, kill that monsters, more than one, and if you do, draw one. Basically, anytime your opponent E-telly something, kill that monster, and you get to draw one. And second of all, with his hand, beyond perfect. Domain. Spill the 500 life 40 bonus. Real normal Ghost, get Scourge, toss out Retainer. Tribute for Scourge. Reborn Retainer. Ash the Retainer. Vampire Sucker. Reborn the Ash. Draw one. And set one. Extract doesn't care about the extra deck. Gadget Trio, Ash, Nightmare Subitus, no main monster zone by the way. Awakening, E-telly Familiar, Spill Blood for Fraulein, both Crash, Ghost, Tribute the Familiar for Fraulein, and pass. Spill Blood, Real Normal Mizuki, Flying Mary. There's the Veiler. Mizuki for Scarlet Scourge. Spill Blood, Reborn Retainer. Spill Blood for Desire. Desire, Foolish Void Fold, make Retainer 8, extra normal Ghost, no effect, Fascinator, Reborn to Ash because she's a zombie, Tribute the 2 for Void Food, and Retainer, Reborn, and that's Vampire OTK. And then Shining Sark Scoop. Three things in mind. A, I happen to land a rare well, super rare, aka SR card, the Return of Dark End Dragon. Let's not dwell on that too much. Last time he was here, he was a basic finish. Now he's glossed out and glowed up like no tomorrow. B, opponent must have landed on the stipulation of both players start their life points in half. And C, with his hand, this is beyond beautiful. But unfortunately, on my personal turn one for a vampire zombie, I made a heavy misplay, so bad on my part. In this match specifically, I know everybody is going to eat me up in the comments below about the misplay, but you guys will see about this one misplay that I'm talking about. Set monster and pass. Real normal Unizombie. Foolish Mizuki, level up. Send the sorcerer off from Unizombie. Level up Dark End. Reborn. Dark End. Sending the ultimate shield. Now, here's exactly what went wrong. According to the restriction of Unizombie, the turn I use his foolish burial effect of a zombie to level modulate, monsters you control cannot attack for the rest of this turn except zombies. Again, I know everyone is going to eat me up in the comments below about that misplay, but another turn for the opponent. One last chance. Fascinator, take the ultimate shield and pass. Astrotopia, send the Door of Destiny to get Zexal Construction. Zexal Construction, reveal Lightwing Shield, getting Unicorn Spear. Is this straight up a Yuma character deck? Fascinator, lethal. It is indeed a character deck of Yuma in terms of, you know, anime fan duelists, but massive respect for showing off their anime skills like that. So the glossed out, you're finished, and then not so much else. First things first. Okay, so we both landed on rarity card spaces. Opponent lands on UR card space, being Mist Valley Thunderlord. If anyone remembers the Mist Valley solo mode, shouldn't need to say much about the Thunderlord, because I do indeed have the card too, in terms of the bonus pickups. If not, then I'm gonna have to go back as reference and just, you know, go over the card collection, for which, by the way, we'll be going over the card collection very soon from what we picked up from Dice Rally. Mist Valley Thunderlord. Level 7, Wind Thunder, for whatever the reason. Like, I understand the name of Thunderlord, which makes sense. Synchro effect that takes one tuner along with one or more non-tuner Mist Valley monsters to make them. Solve once per turn. As a quick effect, you can target one other card you control, kick it back to the hand, and if you do, extra 500 attack until the end of this turn. And as for my super rare space, the glossed out Vector Scare Archfiend. Link 3, Dark Cyburst, for whatever the reason, and not a fiend, which I totally get the robotic parts, or like the digital parts, which again makes sense. 2400 attack, that takes 2+ Cyburst monsters to make them. Top middle, middle right, bottom left arrows. When this card kills an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can contribute one monster that this card points to, special summon a destroyed monster to any zone this card points to. Basically, he's essentially Goyle Guardian Cyburst Edition with a tribute part. If you happen to special summon to your opponent's field offering this event, this card gains the second attack during this battle phase. Obviously, if you happen to summon it in your opponent's main monster zone, basically. And last but not least, with this hand, it all depends on how Foolish is going to play out. Spell Absorption, Thunderlord Return, Spell Absorption, and one set. Nothing changes but the attack boost. Cool. Feather Duster, save, Spell Absorption. What's the hit? Malevolent Catastrophe. Normal Trap. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, kill all spell traps, everyone on the field. So it's Heavy Storm whenever the opponent attacks. Foolish, Mizuki, Real Normal Unizombie, discard Retainer, Foolish, the Necroworld Banshee, get the Zombie World this time, Mizuki, Banish, Reborn Retainer, Spill Blood for Domain, activate it, Yukiona, Domain, Spill Blood, Tribute Summon Shadow Vampire, Shadow for Scourge, so this is not an OTK, Reborn, Retainer, change it to 0, Domain, Guardian Slime, free special, Scourge, Tool, Reborn Thunderlord, Fascinator, pick up Thunderlord again, take control, Exceed Shoken into Zombie Vampire, Zombie Vampire, and when it comes to the mills and picking a monster, let's see, Sorcerer, Ghost, Retainer, and then Mahavilo, Light of the Heavens, Source Altaya, and Moja. And out of all the choices to pick, since Zombie World exists, realistically, Retainer would have been a call for the sake of the spell trap search. But nevertheless, the Masochist deck scoops. So guys, that's going to do it for board map number 7 with Vampire Zombie. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys in the final round of the board map of Dice Rally.